This is we're flying our first mission. Now we've got the divisions. So here's our second bomb division.
Right.
B-24s. This is a British, so it's a dispatch. They use different language than us, the Americans.
Oh, this comes from England.
It was published. Yeah, Freeman was an Englishman. So 246 were dispatched. Effective, what got in the air?
Right.
106. 106 went to Tutow. That's the Pierce primary target. And that's how many tons of bombs of high explosive. I don't know what the O is. Anyways.
That's .0, 195.0.
Oh yeah, okay. High explosive and 124.5 incendiary bombs. 14 went to that Pachim. That's a secondary target. And 6, these are targets of opportunity. When you get screwed up, you find something to drop your bombs on. And it's got the missing in action. We lost 14 B-24s that day out of the 2nd Division. 30 battle damaged, 17 killed in action, 6 wounded in action, 140 missing in action. You see the 14, 10 men on a plane, 140. Then they have these remarks under there, so you look around and you find the 1st Division doesn't refer to us. His 2nd Division, it shows the groups they were flying, the 44th, 93rd, and 392nd.
Right.
Then tells of happenings, abandoned, several other units abandoned mission due to poor weather. That's what we're a green crew, we're a replacement crew. Now, when we take off, this is our first mission now, we've got all this kind of training. They show us what our assembly ship looks like. The assembly point will be over the wash that's north of us there, into that harbor there in East Anglia, Northeast Anglia. And we'll look for a D, a black D into a white circle will be our group. And if we see a C1, that's our squadron. Well, we're looking around for it. All these planes are all below you, above you, every side is going every which way. While you're climbing, gaining altitude, you're full of bombs and gas. I mean, that's the heaviest load you ever take up in flying since we've ever flown. You know, with all the odd stuff you would ordinarily have, you're loaded, the whole bomb bay is loaded with bombs. So you gaining altitude and circling. I'm looking, I'm still standing behind the pilot, co-pilot, and the pilot and me are looking out the window, looking downward towards us, and there's this 2 B-24s below us coming at each other. Well, you know how you get mixed up at times when you look in the air and you see an airliner, then you see a private plane, and gee, they're going to crash, you know? And they're thousands of feet apart, but they look about the same. Well, I'm looking at that, and I get that same feeling. One's going to go over the other. No, nose to nose, bang!
Yeah.
Hey, boy, here we go fly. We ain't even got off of England on our first mission, and we're dropping like flies.
This is mentioned in many of the books about how
so
many of them
find
are lost.
that book is that a 389th and a 392nd B-24s collide over Folsom and crash near Bintry, 17 killed. There'd have to be only 17 men in there, because I don't see how anybody else extra could have got out of there. All it is a mass explosion. I see like 4 engines in fire going down. There's no parts hardly left.